pretty even.
On 3 sides.
We'll make it cut off the end. It'll be fine. You'll make it work. We're live.
All right. Hello, hello. We're here. Lunch with Chris.
I don't know that you hung this very straight.
Oh, I got everything in there.
There we go.
Really? All right. I'm just going to go with it. Woohoo! So, how is everyone today? We are going to be using the Uniquely Creative. This is called Mint and Mistletoe. It is for retailers exclusive, so you won't be able to find this unless you're a brick and mortar store, I believe. So we are your brick and mortar store that has this in stock in the Peoria, Phoenix area. So we are going to make some fun little projects with using a package of their ephemera that goes with this. And I'm like, here it is. They have 2 different creative cuts. Because Sam helped a little bit. Used this one that is the card making creative cuts. So it has more of the cutesy little characters in there with the Australian koala bear and Santa, and I don't know what that is. I think it starts with a Q, but I'm not sure. So if you know what it is, shout it out. And then we have a little reindeer, and so we have used this to make. And I love their creative cuts because you get 2 of each in the package. So it's really fun for making multiples. This is the other one that came with a line, and it is a little more elegant. So I do love this one, but because
I think our other samples that were out there used that one.
So
it's a good thing we used the other one.
Yeah, so we have some samples out on the floor that use this one, so this is why we use this one. Anyways, let's make some fun things today. So we just thought, it's that time of year where sometimes you just need some quick projects, maybe some packaging for your gifts or gift cards.
I named it Quick Gift Additions.
So this is, should I just flip through this real quick?
Sure.
So you get 2 of everything in the pack. They do have a couple of different fussy cut sheets in here. And I really liked, let me just share with this one right here. They have it's like 2. So it's actually, this is, I want to say it's 6-ish inches. Yes. And then by 4 1/4. So technically you can get 2 card fronts, and they have 2 different pattern papers on each one of those. So it's kind of a fun, and they do have a couple of that are everyday all over patterns. Love the text, this one here. So if you needed to do some journaling, this would be perfect for a little project or to add on there. And then, so just some really fun, quick. We're going to use this one today. Wanted to use this one, but we didn't really find a purpose for it yet. We've got some arches. I think they had dies that came out with this, but the ones from Spellbinders probably were pretty close too. Or you can just fussy cut. We might have theirs. And then there's some more fussy cut sheets in here. I did fussy cut most of this out, and we're going to use these 3 tags for sure. Then some little messages. It's nice and easy to use. So I'm so glad you guys are joining us today. We are going to make some quick little projects. So, for those of you that say, I don't have time to make anything, but you know what? There's always time. Time is the only thing we have some days. So I'm going to start with, we have just gotten in a reorder of these cute little bags, and we did get them in multiple sizes and designs. So depending on what you want to do, this one is super cute. It is It's 5 by 7-ish inside. Yep, 5 by 7. You can use this and make a little mini album with little tuck tags inside. I always love a fun bag.
It's cute just as a cookie bag too.
Yeah, if you're
slide a cookie in there.
You got your microphone on?
It's in front of me.
Okay.
Or a packet of hot chocolate would be cute with a little candy cane.
So, like, if you needed
decorate the bag.
Yeah, if you needed a really quick little gifty that you're going to maybe one of those like charcuterie board parties or something, and you wanted a little extra for everyone, this little set has like this jingle all the way that you could literally throw on a couple of things, maybe a doily. We've
got some larger doilies here too.
Throw a doily on there and add this, and you could make however many of those you needed pretty quickly. This set has Christmas wishes, jingle bells, jingle all the way, and Merry Christmas in it. So if you're making each one a little personal, and you could always add some of the extra ephemera bits. So this one is super fun. I love little bags for this purpose, and we have different sizes here. So this is one that Sam started kind of a layout of, and so this one we're going to add a little glue. We're gonna on our doily, and we're gonna glue the back side over the edge of the bag. Whew, words were not coming to my head. I can tell you by working with this one, you don't want a ton of glue on this, and our tip did get a little stuck in there. And then, she has it, so
I debated on doing that.
All right, well, we can.
I think it's good either way.
We're going to just fold this over to the back side there. And then if you wanted to fold this down, you could still do that. And if you popped up the Santa, you could probably tuck it behind his cap there.
That's cute.
So I'm going to do that. So I'm going to pop them up. I'm going to use the thin foam squares, so it's not like super bulky. This size would be great for a gift card. Mm-hmm. So if you were, like giving a little extra gifty at maybe a coworker or grandchild, and sometimes it just makes it a little bit more personal when you make the packaging. So and probably doesn't require it, but I'm just going to go the extra mile and add that little extra.
It's also something that they're might want to use throughout a couple years.
This is true.
So you want it to stay together and not fall apart.
This is true, because I know my mother uses the same. She gives the kids like gift cards every year, but she always asks for the gift bags back. This would be super cute. Much cuter if she would make these cute little bags. And if you have it so that you can tuck behind Santa's hat there, and it will hold, I'm going to go over just a little further, like so, and then holds it in place. And then we have one from their fussy cut sheet. They have this little Merry Christmas. I'm going to fussy cut it a little bit closer because, it doesn't have to be perfect, but sometimes you could totally do this with a little paper trimmer too. And boom. There again, I'm gonna pop it up. It's a gift. It's not going through the mail. A Then one on the bottom, you said?
Yeah, where it's going to hit here.
All right.
Otherwise, it's going to be uneven and lopsided.
All right. So we're just going to cut off this one. The last time you cut cheesecloth with these scissors because I'm like, there's fuzz all over them. All right, so I just cut, this is a thin foam square, so I'm going to add it on the end there and add a thick foam square on top because we're layering and I can't even get that off. Isn't that crazy? So.
It's your nails.
Is it?
Yeah.
No, I think it was just the thin foam square. So how many of you love to make little projects at Christmas time for your friends and family? I find that, I cannot believe that it just flipped over. I love to do a little something like that. Love to make my Christmas cards. It's probably one of my favorite seasons to be creative in. So, all right. And I'm going to add right about so. There we go. Alrighty, so that took a little bit longer than I expected because of my nails. So now it's just ready to tuck in your little, you could put a little piece of candy and a gift card in there, and then you can tuck it closed. Super fun, super quick. Love it. All right, now I have to hand that to Sam. Another fun project is we have these little slider boxes or matchbox. They're a little bit bigger than a matchbox. I think we have some matchbox ones also. So this one we took one of those, the other pattern paper that was more of an all over pattern. And literally we just kind of folded it around the box like so. And I'm going to just go ahead and glue that in place. So that makes it really super easy. So, I left my pin out, so I might have to clean my nozzle. So, go. Maybe my glue needs to come down to the tip first. There we go. So, just want you to remember to save the date for our holiday open house. We are celebrating on November, is it 7th?
Yeah, you're expecting a lot out of me.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, November 7th.
5 to 7.
This is 2025 in case you're rewatching this video.
This is true.
A year from now.
Yeah. In case you didn't look at the date when you hit play. All right, so see, look at how cute that is.
There's only one cut required too. Sometimes when you do boxes, you cut panels, and so you have to cut it like 4 times.
Yeah, this one, it's off a little bit, but too late now. It's good enough. It's handmade. All right. And then this one here, this look cute. I want to say it starts with a Q. I'm not quite sure. It kind of looks like a koala bear to me, but it's not. I'm going to add him here. I'm going to do the Merry Christmas. I'm going to cut this a little bit on the edges, like so.
It's a wombat.
A wombat. Would it start with a Q?
No. W.
Huh. So this is a wombat.
It's an Australian animal.
If you didn't know, Uniquely Creative is from Australia.
It's really cute.
It's cute. And then I just cut.
There is a Q name for it too, I think.
That's what I thought. Because there's always this other company that I follow that always does this, and I'm like,
Kuoka? Kuoka?
Yes.
Well, wombat's easier to say.
It much easier. Because there was another company that always does.
That was AI search on my phone. That was awesome. That was so fast.
So I just had a strip of scrap glitter cardstock. So, so this one could be like, make it look like he's, oh, if I don't have a craft knife, but if I had a craft knife.
You have a pokey tool. I don't think you have a craft knife at all here. It's not a common thing we use a lot.
Nope, it's not.
You could use your scissors. They're pretty sharp.
What do you think? Start a pokey tool so I can get my tip in there?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I'm going to ruin it if I do that. I'm going to just glue them down.
All right, fine.
It'll be close enough. They'll get the idea. I'm like, whoa.
Glue bottle's attacking you?
Yes. So here we're going to put our little wombat or whatever. Kuoka. And then I'm going to just put this little Merry Christmas and make it look like it's holding it. And now this is ready to insert some little goodies.
I bet those little nugget chocolates would fit in there.
Yes, and sometimes they do, like I know Starbucks and some of the other places do the little keychains, the Wendy's
keychain. That would be cute and a fun little gift.
And that you could put in there, and then with a few little candies, and it makes a really cute little project.
Getting off camera.
I'm sorry. So super cute, super fun.
I'm gonna go to the gem station.
And then Sam takes it over to the gem station, and she. Whew,
My sound's on.
Your sound is on for sure. All right. Then in this book was also some fussy cut little tags. This one was a little on the long side. You could just cut it off, but I was going to fold it over the back side so that I could maybe put in a little candy cane as a little gifty on my tag. So, and of course you're going to want to, when you're gluing it, you want to give it a little bit of a, if you can, I've kind of got like a little bit of a bump in there. So that way when my glue dries, I can still get something with a little bit of dimension in there. So you just want to like give it a little pinch in. So I did do a second little score line there in hopes that I could put something in there. So. And then we're using, and again, Uniquely Creative does these super adorable little doilies. And I believe they're currently in stock. And we're going to just add a little glue on there. I'm going to go off the edge like so. And then look at this cute little reindeer with the lights. And I'm going to add, he's going to go off the edge a little bit, so I'm going to make sure and get my glue on all of this detail stuff here. And look at how cute that is. And then this was another one of those little fussy cuts in the book. And I'm just going to tuck that inside like so we can still read the Merry Christmas. And look, I would either punch a hole or and add some ribbon, or I will do my staple with a little bit of ribbon Sam's going to take this over to the
gem station
and add a few little gems to it. So we'll show you
the other ones.
So, yeah. All right. And then
it would be really cute to put like a little dollar coin in here.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if it would fit.
Dollar coin probably would. A 50-cent piece wouldn't. A quarter would.
You could fold up $1 or roll up a 20.
Yeah, but a coin is just so
unusual.
Different.
All right, then I think we showed this on live a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, last week. You weren't here for it.
Okay. These are.
I forgot to pull them when you showed them.
These are some little snack sacks. They're super adorable. They would be super adorable. You could put a couple of cookies in there. You can put a little gifty in there. It's got, you know, it's a little gusset here. I just took, it's 4 1/4 inches wide, so I just took one of those pieces from this collection that has 2 on a page, and literally we're just going to, I'm going to glue it onto the back side so that we could still add something to the inside. You could put Velcro on there if you wanted to. So if you wanted it to be able to be reopened and used over and over again, literally, I'm just going to fold this up and lay it down.
So cute.
And so I just want to make sure that it's pretty straight. I'm like, looks pretty straight from the front. I'm going to go with it. So like I said, we're going to leave it open so that we can, I don't know, maybe I'm not.
Punch, we could tie it closed.
Yes.
Some ribbon.
You could also, well, that makes it a little more difficult because we're going to add this circle. So this is one of the papers, has this design on it. We just used our big old hole punch from Marv Yoshida. We do have these in stock. A few of them anyways, not very many. So I'm going to go ahead and fold it while I do it. What are you thinking?
I was, if we did the ribbon, we could tie it in the back. That way you're covering up the... No, I could see where that's hard to... Never mind. Keep going.
Okay. I'm going to.
I wish I knew where... We have Velcro open somewhere.
Yeah.
We can always add that later though, right?
We can add it. So I'm just going to add... I always hate when people do this because I'm like, but...
Or when they put the...
The glue on the, not on, where, whatever. So. Woohoo. Alrighty. So then, look at this adorable little koala bear. He's holding a star and has a Santa hat on. And I'm just going to add glue because we're going to add that centered here towards, I'm going to put him up over so his hat is over the edge a little bit so you have not complete circle here. And then we're going to do this laser cut that says Christmas wishes. And because it is so detailed, I am definitely going to use my glue to put it down so that it doesn't become torn in when I'm working on packing these up to take to my party. So
it would be really cute to put like Chex Mix in there.
Or yes, or cookies, or
We're gonna
anything.
make Chex Mix again this year.
Anything that maybe you make at Christmas time or the holiday time to add a little personal gift. And then we're just going to add.
Maybe I should do those almonds again this year. Those were good. What are you going to make this year, Mom?
I don't know.
Nothing?
I don't know. So then we can pop this up. We'll get a little piece of Velcro and add it to the top there. And look at how flippin' adorable that is. Quick and easy. And these snack bags are $1.49 for 5 of them, so inexpensive, and you can use whatever fun papers you have. So, all right, there you go, Sam.
Jump station.
Then I'm going to do one more Christmas tag, I think, and then I have a kind of like a gift that will last all year. So this little ephemera piece, this Christmas tree is just flippin' adorable. This is fussy cut from one of those pages in there, and we're just going to literally, I'm going to pop it up. All right, and I am going to take it off the side a little bit, so I want to make sure that I don't there we go. So, and I did, after I fussy cut it, inking the edges really helps like hide many imperfections. So if it wasn't cut exactly straight, I just inked it a little bit with some vintage photo around the edge of my tag, and it just kind of gave it a whole vibe of, it was already kind of distressed. So there we push it off the edge a little bit, and then I did that same little thing. Hello, hello, I'm so glad everyone's joining us. We are making some quick gifty items today, whether it being tags or items that you can give your handmade items in. And then I'm going to add one on my end over here, because if I do that, then this is so
easy.
Super easy, super quick, but you know what? It's handmade and you can feel good about it. So Sam's going to take it to the gem station and make it a little sparkly.
Don't you love having a gem station?
All right, so Uniquely Creative, we also have them in from Tailored Expressions, but Uniquely Creative does these little calendars. I love them because they are colored. So they're printed in color versus the Tailored Expressions, so they're just plain black and white. Well, that leaves you plenty of room for decorating yourself. I like these because you have different colors. So we're going to do a little easel card, and I know we have an easel card up at the front, and people always ask how it's made. It is so simple, super simple, super simple. So this is just a regular side card base, and then I'm going to take the front and fold it up to that score line. All right, that's how we make an easel card.
Wow, so
like
easy.
That. Okay, then I have another card base that's the same size as the front of my card front, and we're going to just glue that in place. So, because we want to make sure that we stay within that little area there, I'm going to add it to that and line up. It's always so much more difficult when I'm doing it on camera than if I just do it.
It's because you have people watching.
Is it? All right. Okay, so now we have it only glued to that bottom half of our front of our card. All right, so there's that. And then I chose to use that fun little triangle paper from this that came in this line because I figured this was a print that could be used. You could put it on your desk and it could be used all year, versus if I had chosen a Christmas one, I may decide that I don't want to look at Christmas every day. So this is why I chose
I don't know why.
This is why I chose a generic pattern to use for my card. And then I took, this is another, I think it's the other half of this. I just took a little strip. This is 3/4 of an inch. And then I did some of the glitter cardstock. And if you look at it closely, I just cut a little strip. So, and I am just going to add some foam.
You had strips right here.
Oh, well, that probably would have been way easier.
Definitely would have been easier.
But I'm just doing squares. Like so, and then we're going to add this. I'm going to open up my card. And we're going to add this little bar so that you can, I'm like, why is it? It's okay, Sam. They're getting there. I'm like, they can make it go 2 times speed if they need to. Yeah, it's one of those things. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Fighting with the foam squares.
Fighting with foam squares. Okay, so we're going to put this down, and I'm going to take it and put it up about, I'm going to say about 1/4 of an inch from the bottom. And we're about 1/8 of an inch from each side because I did a 5 1/4 by 3/4 inch. There we go. And then in this packet it had some cute stars. So I thought, well, stars we can use all year too. So I'm going to just add a little star here. This way now I have a little, my easel has a stopper. And you can write a sweet message to your friend inside there. So I'm going to add, and this little dog here, this cute little puppy, it does have a little bit of a decoration there that could be Christmas related, but the set had this adorable bow, red and white bow. So I was just going to add it like so, like the dog, our little puppy has a big bow on, and that will make it generic enough that you can have this on your desk all year.
There's also a bunny.
There's also a cute bunny.
And he didn't have anything Christmas either.
And the little wombat didn't have anything Christmas, and neither did the bunny. So you could still, you know, use this set for every day. I am going to pop up my little dog just to give it a little more dimension. Now, you know, personally, I would probably add a lot. I would maybe go through my die cuts and see if there's like some little like leaves or something generic that I could add behind him just to give it a little more.
But we're doing quick today.
But we're doing quick today, so we're just going to add him like so. We're going to add a little bit of glue on the back of our calendar, and I'm going to go just more so in the middle for right now because I want to be able to tuck in a couple more stars. And I'm going to I don't want to overlap them because they're going to be peeling off the months each month. Peeling off the month each month. And then there's, and I'm going to add star, and somewhere there is another star. There it is.
Being disguised as the heart.
It's gonna, yes, it was in with our logo there. And then I could add like so.
There's some hearts you could add too.
And there's some hearts in here that would be super cute to add. You know, you could add behind the little.
I think you need a third out.
But I use the star. Well, no, I have the
because
third.
it'll be-
Because look,
Perfect.
so there's our three little doodads. And look at how fun and quick that was. So there you go.
Did you want to talk a little bit about these that we have?
So that's all right. So for those of you that maybe need to do even more gifties, this one here makes a 2x2 little cube box. There are $4.99 and for 10 of them. So that's a great deal. This one you could literally just cut little squares and do like a quilt pattern around it. Doesn't even have to be the same for each box. We also have some little pillow boxes that would be adorable little gifties to add small items to. This one I might be able to fit a gift card. This one definitely not, unless it's one of those little keychain ones. So anyways, then let's see, is there any other things here that I need to, nope. So this is the pillow box. So this is what it looks like when it's folded in. So that's super cute. So
and when you open it,
and
there's a little notch.
They do have little notches so that you can make it easy to put things in and open. So that's cool. This one would be super cute with just maybe even the doily and the jingle bells or whatever you want on there. Super, quick and easy that way. Or, oh, that would be really pretty too, is the
flower bouquet.
The flower bouquet. That would be super pretty. So you've got, this set has lots of options from super cute to a little more elegant. So let's show you what Sam did. She took it to the gem bar, and so she added a little sparkle on all of these. So look at this little puppy dog here with a couple extra sparkles. We've got the koala bear with quite a few extra sparkles.
Yeah, I made it look like snowing behind them.
And then we have the Christmas tree, our little reindeer, and then Santa. So, I mean, we still have this adorable Santa here that we haven't made anything with yet. So that will...
So how many did we do?
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we gave them ideas for a couple of other projects.
Under 40 minutes.
So, yeah.
So you don't really need a lot of time.
Nope, just a little time and a little creativity, and you've got a really fun little project. I know. I thought I brought it over here, but my brain just went poof. So anyway, so thank you for joining us. We'll see you on Friday with Fabulous Friday and
another drawing
for Queen of Christmas. Woohoo!
See you Friday.